The working man is a sucker. That phrase can hurt many people today. People go about their lives doing legit, legal jobs every day, working every day, trying to provide for their family and put food on the table for their family. This speech is relevant to us because the movie A Bronx Tale, it has lessons and messages that can be applied today in 2021. My main points of this speech are interracial relationships, the crime life versus the working hard man working life, and also how crime life does not have a happy story or a happily forever after. My first point is interracial relationships. In this movie, Kalodro, the main character, finds a small love with an African American girl. And this movie is set in the 60s, so that is definitely not ideal or looked at as to be the great thing there is for relationships today. For that time, actually. As the story goes on, there's a time where he has to go to her neighborhood to take her on a date. And people stare at them, look down on him. And all throughout the movie, he asks people, should he fall through with this girl? And on her side of the relationship, there's been a time in this movie where Kalojuro's friends beat her brother up, which caused tension in the relationship. And in 2021 today, many people have interracial relationships. And sometimes, in some places, it can be frowned upon, and in some places, it can be just as fine as any other relationship. And that's how about one point of the Bronx Tale appeals to 2021 and how our everyday lives are seen in these life lessons. My second main point is how crime life does not have a happy ending at all. In this story also, Kalodro has a mentor, but a horrible mentor. Even though he treats Kalodro good, his life is a crime life. He's a mafia boss. And Kalodro just idols him all throughout the movie. He constantly says he just wants to be him and live the life like him. But in the end of the movie, his mentor and his idol, Sonny, is killed from a previous shooting that was years back. And that shows right there how crime life is never a happy life, or it will never always be a high, and sometimes it will hit the low right there. My third point is the working man versus the rich crime lord. All throughout the movie, Kalodro's dad tells him that he wants him to be a stand-up kid or an honest kid. But Kalodro just wants to move to the rich life, but illegal rich life. And he goes back and forth between his dad and his mentor, Sonny. And one time during the movie, he tells his dad, the working man is a sucker. And it hurts his dad deeply. This shows how today some people might feel as if you should not have a 9 to 5 or that's the worst thing in the world. But it's not. Crime is not ever the right choice to make. In this speech, I have showed you why the movie A Bronx Tale is a great movie and has life lessons that appeals to us today in 2021. The life lessons are interracial relationships, crime life, and how it does not pay or it does not have a happily ever after, and also the theory of the working man versus the fast crime life rich man. Thank you.